Annemiek van Vleuten has decided it's time to try and bring this race back together.
Welcome to the 7th edition of Liège-Bastogne-Liège Femmes. All eyes today are on Demi Vollering, who's already won the Amstel Gold Race in Flèche Wallonne this week and is now trying to emulate her SD Worx sporting director Anna van der Breggen by completing the Ardennes Triple. Vollering already has previous at this race. She won it in 2021, but there are plenty of women who'll be looking to upset her plans today, starting with the world champion Annemiek van Vleuten, who triumphed here in 2019 and 22, coming home solo a year ago. Lizzie Deignan is the other former winner on the start line, although this is only her second race back after childbirth. 142.8 kilometres on the menu, and this route is absolutely littered with climbs. There are 9 in total, starting with the Côte de Mont-le-Soir and heading through to the Côte de la Roche-au-Faucon, which tops out with just 13k remaining. With over 2,500 metres of elevation gain, this is one tough day in the saddle. Now, SD Worx have already won 12 races this year, and they played a smart tactical game today, getting Marlen Reusser into the day's key move. The Swiss rouleur is a double European time trial champion, and she won Ghent-Wevelgem earlier this year. She was joined by Trek Segafredo's Amanda Spratt, who attacked at Flèche Wallonne in midweek. DSM's Esme Pepperkamp and Jumbo-Visma's Anna Henderson were also in the group. So too was Kasia Niewiadoma, until she suffered an unfortunate mechanical and was caught by the peloton. The leading quartet had around 40 seconds in hand heading into the final 40k, but the group was set to splinter on the iconic Côte de la Redoute. With the peloton closing in, Reusser decided to go solo. Spratt trying but failing to hold her wheel. On the steep final slopes of La Redoute, Van Vleuten put in a big attack from the peloton, but she soon had Vollering on the wheel. This was a perfect situation for SD Worx, with Reusser still going solo at the front. Movistar going again with the German champion Liane Lippert as the favourites tried to get themselves back in contention. But Reusser was just having one of those days, increasing her lead to over a minute. The riders hitting the penultimate climb, the Côte des Forges, with Lippert once again shredding the group of favourites, bringing Reusser's lead down to around 40 seconds. And her hopes of a solo victory were set to be shattered by the fearsome Côte de la Roche-au-Faucon, 1.3 kilometres at 11%. Trek Segafredo putting in a big attack to set up Elisa Longo Borghini, followed by Vollering and Elise Chabet, and they soon caught Reusser. Realini, Van Vleuten and Marcus were there as well, so 7 potential winners, but Vollering was clearly on superb form. She attacked with 10k to go and was followed by Longo Borghini, the duo working together and pulling clear of the rest. The Dutchwoman was the clear favourite in the sprint, so could she bring home the hat-trick?
Where are the chasers? It is going to be a duel of 2 great champions to win Liège-Bastogne-Liège. Longo Borghini looks around, only 250 metres to go and the sprint hasn't even started yet. Vollering is waiting patiently as Longo Borghini kicks hard. Vollering on the right-hand side. Longo Borghini, Vollering though, is coming alongside. It is going to be the triple. Victory for Vollering. She wins all 3 in a row. She wins Liège-Bastogne-Liège.
A remarkable achievement for Vollering, who becomes the second woman to complete the Ardennes Treble after Van der Breggen in 2017. Brilliant tactics from SD Worx, sending Reusser to the front and forcing all of the other teams to chase. In the end, only Longo Borghini had the legs to stay with Vollering, but she couldn't live with her in this sprint. That is now 5 wins in 8 race days this season for the 26-year-old Vollering, who is emerging as the strongest rider in the women's peloton.
Oh, it's amazing. I cannot believe it. I'm so grateful for my teammates and super proud. So I really wanted to win this one, especially because now I had the chance to win 3 in a row, and that's of course a chance you get not every day, so I really wanted to take this home.
Following taking a 13th win of the season for SD Worx, who also had Reusser on the podium, the Swiss winning the sprint from the second group ahead of Marcus, Chabet, Van Vleuten and Realini. Niamh Fisher-Black also inside the top 10 for SD Worx. Well, following rounding out a dream week and establishing herself as the new Queen of the Ardennes Classics, it's going to be fascinating to see what kind of success she can enjoy in the upcoming stage races. Thanks very much for watching. Join us again on May the 1st for La Vuelta Femenina.